Boom! What's up, everybody? My name is Kim Scogwell, and today I'm going to show you how you can add or make light flares as well. So I'm going to use the picture from last time where we turned on the headlights of a car, and we're just going to make it that much more realistic. We're going to just add a little bit of a light flare going across it, and that's going to be it. It's pretty simple. It's not going to take too long. So if you like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave some comments down below. I really appreciate it and it helps me out. And I'll see you guys inside. So we are inside Affinity Photo again. We have the car, we turned the lights on last time. And now we're gonna make it even more realistic by adding a light flare. And you can see that that makes it just a little bit more realistic. I'm gonna show you how you can make this. Turn it off again. And you can see the difference. So I'm gonna just make a new stamp layer here. I'm gonna do this again because of my keylogger didn't work. So what you do to make a new stamp layer is Control Shift Alt and E. And now you can see we have a new layer there, so you can turn these two off. So we're gonna make this layer. There's quite a few ways you can do this. The easiest way I found is you just make a new layer, hit P on your keyboard, roughly go center, you just click and then hold down Shift and click. You click on the outside here. You can see the stroke here. We're gonna change this to white. And then we're gonna go and make sure we don't have the fill, so we're just gonna go here, and now we're gonna use the arrow keys to move this up so it's pretty roughly at the center of the bulb here. And you can see that doesn't look too great. You could always go I'm gonna delete this layer. So now you could always go here and you could put on screen, maybe see that, but that's not what we're gonna do. What we're doing now is gonna add a couple of filters and another one of these. We're gonna duplicate this one, Command Control J, and we're gonna go up here to our stroke again, and now we're gonna find that a blue color, light bluish, because that's what we used for the main light here. That's roughly it. So I'm gonna call this blue flare. Then this is the white flare. White flare. Cool. Then I'm gonna turn this blue one off at the moment. We're gonna go here to our light filters again. We're gonna again get our box blur, just so we get a crisp outline while still keeping it blurry. So that's way too much. That around 1 pixel, 1.2 pixels, that is looking good. So we're gonna now go and we're gonna add again a Gaussian blur here. Just so we see now we're blurring everything again, so we're just gonna drag this in to this group, and now we can see what we're doing. So I'm gonna drag it back down just a little bit. There we go. That's looks good. 1.7. I'm gonna close down this white flare here. We're gonna turn on our blue flare. And now you can see we have this blue in here. We are not gonna use box blur. We're just gonna go straight here to Gaussian blur, and then we're gonna just feather it out a little bit or increase the radius here. You can see the difference. That looks like it's got a little bit of color to it now, and it's not really any harsh, so that's good. I'm gonna keep it right around there, 1.9 pixels. That's great. This doesn't look perfect yet. It's not too bad, but one of the things here is that this line is going straight across here, so but the car is kind of let me get my brush here. So the car lights are kind of pointing this way, while this is flat over here. So we got to fix that too. To delete that, we're going to group these two flare layers. Command Control G. Light flare. There we go. And now we're going to add a perspective on here, and then maybe another blur again. So we're going to find perspective here. I'm going to turn on show grid. I find that helps me, and I'm going to just align this with the reflector again. So it looks like this grid is laying on top of this reflector. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to move this one down there a little bit. And there we go. Just like so. That's a bit too much on the top one. So that looks pretty good, I think. Let's turn off the grid here. Just have a look. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. So now we have added that. We're gonna see what's happening. Just if we sometimes you gotta put on an extra blur. But we gotta drag this again down here. There we go. Just to see the effects. But no, we're not gonna do this blur this time. But what we are gonna do is gonna go up here. We're gonna go into lighten, check out lighten or soft overlay and soft light here. You can also check out the average, but I'm gonna use soft light. You just have to use whatever it is you feel is the most appropriate, what looks good to you. Now you can see it's very subtle, but it is there, and it just looks a whole lot better. And if you wanted it to be more, you could duplicate that layer. Just Command Control J, duplicate it. And I'm going to go in here to where are you? Let's lighten there, lighten, and then take down the opacity just a little bit. So you can see here now that it's a little more pronounced, and I actually think that looks pretty good. So I hope you like it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Leave some comments down below, and let me know if you have anything you want me to try and see if I can figure out for you. Till next time.